Okay, fishies, here you go. Oh wow, they're gonna be excited. They love this food too. We recently weighed our fish and we were really happy to see that the weights across individuals is pretty similar. So that shows that the food's being distributed well. I have the honor and pleasure of being the principal leader of this cool project that we're doing here at Pie Ranch on integrating aquaculture with agriculture in order to improve climate resilience of coastal food systems. The dissolved oxygen is 92.2%, so that's great. Parts per million is 8.69. We are raising both native rainbow trout and 3 native plant species that were picked by the Amah Mutsun Land Trust, who are stewards of the land on this ranch. We received funding from the Center for Coastal Climate Resilience, and that was absolutely essential to being able to do this project that we've been dreaming about for a while.
I'm Stavros. I'm the lab manager here at Cascade Ranch. Where we're going to start is here at the center standpipe. This is where water exits the tank, and it runs down underneath the tank and it goes to a pump. Water enters this pump here, it comes through this pipe, and it enters our biological filter. Now this is where there are billions of naturally occurring soil bacteria. And what happens is they convert the chemicals that the fish excrete and they turn it into both fertilizer and a flourishing microbial community. And that fertilizer and that microbial community is where the magic of beneficial plant growth really happens.
So here we're in the shade house, which is the agriculture part of this integrated aquaculture-agriculture project. And it's a unique form of agriculture because it's focusing only on propagation of native plant species. Macy, one of our undergrad student workers, is giving irrigation water to a native willow species called Pacific willow. They will be planted along the banks of Cascade Creek. They're being used to replace eucalyptus, which are very fire-prone. Cascade Ranch was affected by the CZU fire, and the people working here saw the fire come down the eucalyptus kind of like a wick. The plants with the white tag are receiving only well water. The ones with the yellow tags are receiving the fish water, and the fish water clearly benefits the growth of these native plants. They either grow better or at least as well as the plants receiving well water. The advantage of having fish water is that you've used the water twice for growing 2 things. First for growing fish, and then also for growing this plant. We clearly get more crop per drop by integrating farming of rainbow trout with using the trout water to irrigate plants during their propagation. It's tricky to integrate both recirculating aquaculture with plant propagation, so we're looking for a way to make it simpler and still get the benefits. And we're considering looking at farm ponds in which fish are being grown. Today at Pie Ranch, we're doing a celebratory event. We're going to be eating rainbow trout harvested from one of our tanks. We've invited members of the Cascade Ranch and Pie Ranch staff, who are our close partners, members of our lab at UC Santa Cruz, and also members of the Amah Mutsun Land Trust. This project makes me feel like I'm able to do something tangible to show a way forward where we can produce food, we can interact with beautiful plants and beautiful fish, do it in a way that is caring for all these living organisms and also caring for the land and with respect.